country, pop, rock and roll, all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating with a laugh or two along the way. Every week, we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
It's happy Saturday, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry about the delay in coming on the air. We were having some technical difficulties caused by Dina's walk of shame. Nope.
You don't have to tell everybody I got here late.
It's the Real Estate U Show, live streaming on RadioTheBoss.com, the Boss Global Live Worldwide Network, and RealEstateU.Show.com. The Real Estate U Show brought to you by Platinum One Properties, creating the standard in real estate representation, buying, selling, and leasing. We're here each and every Saturday at noon Eastern and 11 a.m. Central Time for 2 hours. Today's topics are housing inventory, mortgages, and wages in the marketplace. Okay. You can text us nationwide at 800-297-9883. That's 800-297-9883. And you know we have partnerships all over the country like San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Ohio, Michigan, Florida, Virginia, New York, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Jersey, Louisiana, Georgia, Illinois, District of Columbia, Maryland, South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama.
Oh, here he goes.
Pennsylvania, Washington, Oregon, and Tennessee. And I keep telling people take Alabama off of there.
They're not going to do it. I told you no. They do not
They
care
sell real
about your
estate in
sports
Alabama, too.
affiliations.
They sell real estate in Alabama?
They do.
Really? Who knew? Our studio always includes industry leaders and knowledge that's incomparable in the marketplace. Real Estate U is about real estate mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate and finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our economy. I'm joined by our very esteemed real estate broker, she of the serial killer name, Dina Ramos Salazar.
Every single time.
Of Platinum One Properties. Hi, D.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? Yeah. It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cold out though, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's not.
Well, you got
Oh.
Gisela. You don't have to worry about
Yeah.
that. Okay.
You have somebody
You got
special.
somebody. Yeah. And you can learn more about the amazing Platinum One Properties team at PlatinumOneProperties.com. Don't be a dummy. Spell it out. One. O-N-E. Okay. Platinum One Properties. And we have Mac
Mortgage Mac.
Blankenship of ECU Mortgage. Basically he is our
Sidekick.
No.
Fact
He
checker.
is our mortgage professional.
Fact
He
checker.
knows more mortgage than anybody out there, which is why he legally changed his name.
To Mortgage Mac.
There you go. There you go. He
So
legally
you know what's
changed his name.
funny? You know the root word for mortgage? Have I ever told you this?
Oh,
what
God,
mortgage
Jesus.
really means?
Yeah,
Here
can
we
I
go.
finish?
Go ahead, Mac.
I'm waiting.
It comes from two root words that mean debt until you die. Morgue and age.
Wow. I like that. Debt until you die.
Let's see, it's an old French mort, which means dead pledge, and gage means pledge. So mortis comes from the Latin word mortis, which means death, and you add gage to that, which means pledge, and it's a death pledge.
I thought I had no life. Let's start right
Right.
there.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. So I like to use the term home loan.
Okay, whatever.
That's much better.
Thank you.
Our host
Thank
of
you for that.
contributors include Eden Vick of Finance of America, Tashar Smith, our productivity coach, Vicky Cheers of RM Funding, our reverse mortgage specialist, Kim Gooley of Builder Boost, and Michelle England of Trident Capital Connection. We don't have any of the guests today because nobody wanted to deal with Mac and all his old lovey-dovey stuff.
That's exactly what it was.
Not
Exactly what it was.
Thanksgiving, so hey.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay.
And we are not.
And they are not.
I'm not.
Real Estate U is the only 2-hour multimedia real estate show in America. I have still not been sued, so we're good to go. But I was sued the other day for something
you?
else.
What?
Oh, yeah. I was served.
Were you?
What?
Yes, I was served.
But what, an ex?
No.
No?
Somebody I used to work with, we are in a dispute. I say she owes me $100,000. She says she owes me $20,000. So she's trying to sue me for saying I charge her too much on my lien. But my whole thing is whatever.
Yeah.
You don't like it, keep
Yeah,
yourself.
the lawyer's the only one that wins.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's bad.
There you go. Our weekly goal is to educate, inspire, and motivate. Class is now in session. You can listen to our previous shows on the realestateushow.com website and our associated podcasts at Buzzsprout. Okay. I must share my cities of the week now, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We do Texas. We do nationally and internationally, and available properties for sale for our weekly real estate culture trip. Now,
Okay. Get on the
Mr.
bus,
Fact
Matt.
Checker. Come on, Mr. Fact Checker.
Are you on the bus?
Yes, I'm on the
Let's
bus.
Go.
Okay, so I'm going to start in the U.S. this time. I'm not going to start international.
Okay,
Okay.
so this must be a real doozy then.
Okay, I have a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,850 square foot home for $249,000 located at L4-4 Discovery Drive in Chicken, Alaska.
Chicken, Alaska.
Chicken, Alaska.
Okay.
All right. It
I
was
didn't even think they had chickens in Alaska. I thought it was too cold for chickens in Alaska.
Chicken, Alaska. It was founded in the 1890s by prospectors mining for gold in the nearby 40-mile river. In the miners' defense, Patamagan is a horribly tough name to spell. Not wanting to screw it up and be the laughingstock of the territory, they punted on that name and named the town Chicken instead.
That's right.
Okay.
And part of them again is worse than chicken.
Exactly.
I
And
know that's right, yeah.
it has a sign leaving the city saying, "I got laid in Chicken, Alaska."
I think that's a reference to an egg.
What? This is why I have no life.
I was about to say that was just so clean.
It was. It's going really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, "Oh, really well."
I should've
Okay.
known, yeah.
Now, believe it or not, my international league has to go last today, so I'm doing Texas City
Oh, okay.
next.
And part of again.
Pardon me again?
Part of
Okay.
again. So
Pardon me again.
nobody puts a P and a T together.
There you go.
No. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
hard to
now
say.
Yeah.
I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,947 square foot home located in Honey Grove, Texas.
That's a nice name.
Yeah.
Honey Grove, Texas. Okay. It was founded by Davy Crockett.
Really?
Really?
Yes. He discovered the area of Honey Grove when he camped there on his way to join the Texas Army at San Antonio
Okay.
in 1836. Crockett sent many letters back to Tennessee telling of an area with an abundance of honey-filled trees, hence the town's name, Honey Grove.
Well, that's
And
nice.
the sweetest town in Texas.
Sweetest town in Texas.
Yeah.
Now,
Very
was that not a clean
was
area?
great.
That was
Yeah.
that was
That was very
much more
educational
like a family
too.
show.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a family show?
Yeah.
Now let's get to the R-rated show.
I knew this was coming.
Okay.
Right.
We have International City of the Week,
Okay.
but they
Is it-
have
let me
no
ask,
real
Is it in England?
No.
Okay.
Okay. They have no real estate for sale.
What?
They have no. But if you would like to visit Anus, France, if you want to go to Anus, France, this is our culture trip. Okay, this is our culture trip. We go to a real estate culture trip every year. Now, if you want to go to Anus, France, you can do that. But the reason they don't have any real estate for sale possibly is because it's just 6 miles from Orgy, France.
So once people get there, they don't want to leave.
And look, my corporate computer won't even let me go to that website.
Oh my God.
It just says no way. There's just too many dirty words in that.
How are those dirty words?
That's just too much for Matt.
Yeah,
He
but
can't.
I went to another website, and the headline on the website was
What?
referencing the French town name that makes tourists look twice. But the first word was
I know that
was
one
a
too.
word. Yeah,
Yeah,
you've seen that one,
I've seen
right?
that one too,
yeah. So my computer wouldn't even go to that
You know
site.
what? Hey, this is not my fault.
I was
Yeah.
looking for some entertainment there.
Wow. Yeah.
So
So
this
what is the reason for that name?
Yeah.
For Rome?
Did it have a
At-
story behind it?
It's actually it was 4 little towns together, and it's called Foron, but it never explained why they gave it those particular 2 names.
Maybe it was,
Yeah, maybe it was during
maybe-
Julius
maybe
Caesar's
one-
time.
I don't know, man. I could go different places with the human anatomy with that, though.
That's true too.
Yeah.
But but if you would like to visit Anus, France, and stop over in Orgy, you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you sure you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. This is the Real Estate You Show, and that is my City of the Week program,
All
which we
right.
must have each and every Saturday because I don't have a life.
And that's what we let you control.
Listen, I
Right.
control that. I don't control anything else. I
That's
get the
it.
City
You
of the
get
Week.
the
That's what you
city
I
of
get
the
the
week.
City of the Week.
Yeah.
Remember, this is radiosboss.com live each and every Saturday at 12 noon Eastern and 11 a.m. Central. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills while Mac tried to come from being discombobulated with that.
Right. Exactly.
Anus and orgy.
Right.
Anus and orgy. Hey,
This is a
that
family
should be
show.
a show. Anus and orgy.
I don't think so.
Ivan.
We gotta pay some bills.
Cut, Ivan, cut.
Yeah.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REUloan.com. That is REUloan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Express your gratitude to the Lord, and may your life always be filled with joy. Happy Autumn from
KNLY 91.1 FM.
For any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle, EVG Lone Star Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Lone Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back after all that misbehaving that Mr. Blankenship did in the first segment.
Well, yeah, you know,
I'm
we
just trying
had
to
to
keep
go
you in
take a
line.
commercial break to reprimand DL for a moment
Trying to
because he's getting out of
Keeps you
hand.
from getting a cease and desist letter.
Right.
Hey,
Hey.
everybody needs to go on a culture trip with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still think that needs to be a show. Anus and orgy.
Oh, here he goes again.
That's why you're single.
That's right. Yep.
I am not single because I have to be. I am single because I choose not to be a hostage such as yourself. No.
You just are single because you don't want nobody making you go to church.
I do good driving by them all the time. Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show. We're each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern. Now, I have a couple of questions for you, but we got a couple of text questions as well. But
Do we really?
Yeah, we have text questions. But first I want to go address an article that I read this morning.
Okay.
And it's in the 2020 Real Estate Outlook. Expert predictions for mortgage rates, home prices, tech, and more. Now, one of the things that they said was there is not enough inventory for the buyers.
I believe that.
Is that true?
Is it on a nationwide basis?
It's on a nationwide basis,
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yep.
And they said because builders are building just enough and the resale market is stagnant because sellers believe their properties are worth more than they are worth.
Exactly.
That's why they don't have any inventory, because they keep holding out hope for hope that price is going to go up on the house that they're sitting in that they want to sell.
Yeah,
you know,
I believe that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say affordability was an issue too. So
in some areas of the country,
yeah, some areas of the country, affordability is.
Yeah.
Labor's not an issue.
Wages, labor. But see, this is the problem. 2-family income homes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those sales are way down because they don't make enough money.
Okay.
Okay. 2-family income homes. Now they have generational purchases where you have mom, dad, son, daughter buying houses together now. To be able to afford houses now.
Yes.
Where you have the, so you got 2 and 3 generations in a house pooling resources to buy a home.
I have 2 applications that are
Really?
doing exactly that right now.
Yeah. So it's stuff like that. And I was just thinking, like, to afford a house, you have to have 6 incomes in a house? Really?
Mm-hmm.
So when I hear things about the economy and people always want to talk about the stock market, everybody's not in the stock market.
What?
You know, everybody's not reaping reward from that. The self-employed is not reaping reward from that. All right? The minimum wage person is not reaping reward from that.
That's
the
right.
person that's employing the minimum wage person is reaping reward from that. And then I saw another very strange stat. 2009, average 2-bedroom, 1-bath rental was $639. Minimum wage $725. Average 2-bedroom, 1-bath rental in 2019 is $963. Minimum wage $725.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed except the price of housing has gone up.
That's right. It's
exponentially.
gone up.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And then you look at
And
where
wages
I'm from.
and wages haven't kept up.
They're
with it.
very stagnant.
Yeah.
And so then you have where I'm from, Los Angeles. My sister was telling me there's nowhere there's no tent city. All over Los Angeles. There are tent cities in Beverly Hills. There are tent cities in the Hollywood Hills. There are tent cities all over California. And they interviewed a homeless guy. She sent me the clip. He and his family.
Yeah.
They are in a tent city that's close to the school his children go to.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And they've set it up so that different hotels in the area are blocking off rooms for these people to shower and bathe. That's how bad it is. Okay? Because of exponentially. So it's like, what do you do with that?
Exactly.
You know, what do you do with that?
You know, I think some places in Europe, and I've heard reports in Europe that they do communal housing, but Europeans are probably easier to live with than many Americans.
I would totally agree with that. I would totally agree with that.
And you
I
know,
would
that's
totally agree
and
with
for
that.
them that's not a foreign concept,
No,
right?
it's not.
But you know, I do know that in some places in Europe, and I've done a little research real quick, they are working on some of their homeless problems using communal housing. And in some places, even if they're drug addicts or whatever, they just give them a place to stay and give them a roof over their heads. And what in some places they've discovered is eventually, if they see some hope, they sometimes get sober.
Now watch this. You'll love this. In my readings 2 days ago, in preparing for a class I taught yesterday, era of education and home ownership aspiration was the highest between 1975 and 1985. Education and home ownership aspiration, that was the highest window.
What do you think
In the article
caused
told
the
me.
downfall?
Yeah.
This is what it was. I'm old enough to remember when I was in college, they had the Basic Educational Opportunity Grant, which gave you up to $10,000 grant to go to college. And one of the things that you learned in college was succeed, finish, have a family, buy a home. From 1986 through 1995, that went down because they took away the Basic Educational Opportunity Grant, replaced it with the Pell Grant, but you weren't getting $10,000 a year. Now you're getting $5,000 a year, so now you had to do what? Student loans.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Student loan debt from 1995 to the current
It's
is the
$1.5 trillion.
biggest inhibitor of home ownership.
I believe that.
I believe that too.
And you know what? And FHA used to allow us to not count the debt if it was in forbearance or whatever you call it. Deferred for a year at closing. But now you have to count 1%. And I'm telling you,
It's killing
sometimes
them.
sometimes it can kill them. And I've met people that are make $40,000-$50,000 a year that have $60,000-$70,000 in student loan debt. And you start adding that up, 1% of that, and it's a lot of money. And
So
yes,
when you take that money out of education to facilitate education, because think about it, when you are going through the educational process and showing the ability to finish, that's
Yes.
what my coach used to tell me.
Yes.
You're showing the ability to finish. So you're aspiring to a better life for you and your future
Exactly.
family and yourself.
Yep.
So you're looking at, I want to own a home. I want to have a family. I want to have a nice car. I want to take family vacations. You're looking at all these things. But when you are overburdened with debt, you can't think about anything like that.
Except
You're
paying your debt.
Paying your
Exactly.
debt. How am I going to get from this paycheck to next?
And,
And also
and,
this.
and I'm telling you, sometimes I'm just shocked at just the number
Yes.
of trade lines, right? And it's just
Yeah.
like, how do you keep track of this and make sure this all gets paid on time?
Yeah.
I just don't see how they do it.
Right. And one of the other things that I think is really, really awful, this debt doesn't stop. That interest is accruing and accruing and accruing and accruing, and you throw your hands up like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
So now you let it go to the wayside, so now you're not going to qualify for a house.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that's so I would have to say to the sellers, you need to smarten up. I would have to say to all the politicians, education needs to be a priority again.
I agree with that.
Creating opening opportunities. I'm not talking about give away the farm, but think about it. We did not go to hell in a handbasket when you was giving college students $10,000 a year to go to school.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the era where all this stuff that we doing right now came out of then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
75 to 85. That's where this comes from.
Yeah. I believe that.
Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
it's just-
I'd never heard it put into context that way.
Yeah, it was just
Historical
crazy.
context
This
that way.
article was just like,
Yeah.
And so you look at these people who want to create this hierarchical society now. I'm educated, I have something. You're not educated, you have nothing. Big chasm in between. Big chasm in between. Something that the article said before. Remember when we were growing up kids? We went on some kind of summer vacation every year. We went somewhere, even if it was driving, but we went somewhere every year.
We don't do that.
No, watch. Here's the percentage though,
Yeah.
and this is from what is the not AAL, the American Highway Association, something like that. The highway one. This is what it says. In 1971 to 1991, the families traveling was 92%.
Okay.
It's 62% now.
Wow.
I believe that.
Wow.
People don't
But,
travel anymore. Can't
fam-
afford it.
But
Yeah, yeah.
can't afford it. But in those days, families ate together,
Yes,
vacationed together.
that's right. Yeah.
And spent more time together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid when I played baseball as a little kid, I made the All-Star team every year, but I never got to play the game. You want to know why? We was on a family vacation
Oh.
during the 4th of July.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we were on a family vacation. I was always gone.
Yeah, and it was not an option to
No,
not go.
not
an option.
no. Get in the
Not at
car
all.
like the rest of them.
Absolutely.
But these are the things that are going on. And, think about it. You got 2019 housing market has low rates, high demand, limited supply. Does that make any sense to anybody? Makes no sense to anybody.
Yep.
And before we go to break, I'm gonna give you an example. One of my brothers owns a home in LA that's in close proximity where we grew up at. All right. Now, I would have to say it's not the hood, but it's just above it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got homeowners in there and stuff like that. But his house is worth over $1 million now. All right. He bought this house 20 years ago, him and his wife. But this is the thing. There's no way in hell I'd pay $1 million for that house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? It's in LA, fine. But LA is landlocked, so you have all this homeless problem. He can sell his house in LA, come down here and buy a house with triple the square footage.
Yep.
Right.
For the same price.
And still have $700,000 left in the bank.
Yep.
Yes.
I believe that.
people need to understand housing is paramount for successful thinking, positive thinking. And I don't see how anybody is not recognizing the value of home ownership right now.
Exactly.
And how it can benefit communities and society at large by giving people a sense of ownership. I win. I have something. And it's just crazy. Forgive my soapbox, but this housing thing is really just so out of sync right now.
Yeah.
You know, because it's easy for people to ignore the plight of others when you go behind a gate and close it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what we're doing right now.
That's what we're doing
so
now.
true.
Yeah, and it's not, it's not segregation in the traditional sense. It's economic segregation.
It's totally economic segregation, stuff like that. So, because you got multicultural behind those fences. So there you go.
Yeah.
I'm E.L. Crane, there or not. This is Real Estate U Show. I'm off my soapbox, and we'll come back and talk to that Mac Blankenship guy over there.
Yeah.
The lovely Dina Salazar. She of the... Did she do the shame walk or the perp walk today? I don't know what you want to do. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills. Okay, Ivan.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
For any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle, EVG Lonsdale Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Lone Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back. I'm E.L. Crane, they are not. This is the Real Estate U Show. We're each and every Saturday, noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central Time. And we're on Facebook Live, Facebook TV, YouTube TV, FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV, and all the rest of them, damn it. How you doing?
Even in Alabama.
And even in Alabama.
That's right.
But at least they lost last week to LSU.
Amen to that.
I was doing a jig up and down 45.
Oh yeah, that was a great game. That was I think the college football game of the year.
Exactly. Until Alabama loses to Auburn.
But now everybody's predicting Ohio State's going to win this
You heard I said Auburn. I need you to beat Alabama. Okay, there you go. Now I have some text questions that we're going to share.
Great.
Okay. Now, I guess this is for Dina. This is from some lady named Teresa. I hope she's good looking because you know I like ugly people. Okay. I'm interested.
Watch it. These are
Do not
guests. Be
listen to
nice.
him.
Be hospitable.
Okay.
Teresa says, I'm interested in purchasing a condo in the Galleria area. She done lost her mind. Okay. I found some nice ones and I'm looking at a minimum of 2 bedrooms. What advice and representation can you give me in my condo search?
Okay, well, there's a lot of variables that I would need to know about, and I guess the first one is if you're going to be going through financing or not, because certain condos, and you can back me up on this, Mac, require that they are FHA approved, insurable condos, correct, to get mortgages on?
Yeah, now FHA used to require the entire complex to be approved,
Right.
but they just came out with a different policy earlier in the year. I would have to look that up, but it's more along the lines of the traditional, where we can approve the one individual unit as opposed to having the whole project approved. Because what happened is, you know, all of the approvals expired from the Great Recession.
Right.
And nobody wants to go through the paperwork to get FHA approved.
I've seen that paperwork.
Yeah.
That's right. But if you go conventional and you put 10% down, typically if you have a good credit score, you'll get what is called a streamline accept on the project. And so as long as you don't have any one person, I think, own more than 10% of the units, they're not currently in any lawsuits, and they have adequate insurances, then typically you don't have to go through the big approval process like you used to. So I recommend conventional if you're looking at condominiums in the Galleria.
So knowing that the complex that you're interested in or complexes, and we would go ahead before, early on, if there's no offers on that particular condo, I would gather the research that's required for the loan approval in terms of there's no lawsuits, or, just give a call to the HOA basically and finding out these details. And either way you're looking at it, I would also, what a lot of times what's not available online is the HOA monthly.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
that's the one tear you up.
So you see, so you see the pricing on a condo and versus a home. You say, well, gosh, I'd rather get the condo because it's a little less here than this house would be. But in actuality, it could be much more. Your payment for the mortgage alone would be, very low when you're calculating it. But then when you factor into that the homeowners association monthly fees, that might blow you out of the water.
That's
so
true.
it's real good for whoever it is, whether it be myself or anyone representing you, that we give you a full picture of what you're getting into.
How do you get in contact with you, Dina?
You can call me at 832-646-9054 or text me at that number.
Yeah, and Mac? So they get in contact with you on the financing side.
MortgageMac.com. Or you can call me 832-243-8549.
Why are you trying to upset my day like that? You got to say all that kind of stuff.
You're going to say it by accident today. I know you are.
No, I'm not. I haven't had any alcohol. I'm good. Okay, now, I have another question.
Okay.
Oh, this is a Mac question. This is from some guy named Jeff. I've been turned down by my bank in trying to purchase a condo. The ones I can afford have too many renters. The ones they approve are too expensive. Tell me why the refusals, and can you help me? I don't understand. Oh, okay, I get it. Tell me why he's being refused from the ones that don't, that he
too
can.
many renters.
Yeah, he can.
Because from a collateral standpoint, so when we underwrite a file for compliance, credit, capacity, and collateral.
Right.
And collateral is specifically the property.
Right.
And if you're buying a condominium where the vast majority of the units are rental properties, it's really more of an apartment complex than it is really a condo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
But I don't think that Fannie still has that 51% rule.
Okay.
I think that is, if he were putting down 10% or more and was able to get the streamline accept, that might work for him.
And but reading this question, but being that it's a bank might not
still
right. You might want to give Mac a call on that one, just to run past some of the denials you've had, because the credit union may be a little bit more lenient.
Because I think what it is the bank has approved him, but they haven't approved the condo.
That's right. That's exactly right. And he said it was it was because of the percentage of renters as
Right.
opposed to owners.
Right.
And if I recall correctly, I'm not so sure that that's even one of the rules on a streamline accept.
Yeah.
Or it might be their portfolio lending inside the bank,
Yeah.
and
Could
this
be.
is just their own criteria.
It could be. It could be also too that he's maybe not putting 10% down.
That's true.
And not getting the streamline accept, and so they have to do the full approval.
That's true.
And that rule may exist because of the high loan to value or small down payment relative
now, with
to
the
say
10%
10%.
MAC, let's just say he qualifies for down payment assistance. Would that help him in that situation or not? Not with a condo. Have you had that experience?
No, not with a condo.
Yeah.
Not with a condo?
No,
Yeah.
not with a condo.
It's a little tougher with
But
the
you know,
condos.
you can get really creative if you have time, and you can get really creative, and you maybe use down payment assistance if he doesn't currently have the amount of money that's necessary to do a 10% down and get a
Right.
streamline accept approval on the project.
Well, let me give you a scenario, and this might not apply to ECU or First Services Credit Union, but I was made aware the other day that FHA
Yep.
has a reverse mortgage approval up to $4 million now.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Yes, they
Okay.
do.
I didn't hear
So,
about that.
does that apply to single family houses as well?
I would-
FHA approvals?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should.
So, is it 3% down on $4 million?
No. No.
Oh, come on.
Not on a reverse.
Not on reverse. No. But what? I mean, so have the loan amounts gone up for FHA, $2 million and stuff like that?
No,
So this is
that's-
strictly for reverse.
That's strictly for reverse.
Oh, okay.
So
I was
we're-
thinking-
we're-
I was
Yeah,
like,
you're really.
happy.
Yeah, you were
We're
gonna go
like
try and
three-
buy something.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're like 331 for FHA maximum in this
Oh, okay.
marketplace.
That's a long way from $4 million. Man.
That's a long way.
That's a long way from
Yeah.
$4 million.
Yep. But FHA did come out with a new a rule for single family condominiums. And what I'll try to do is get some information on that
Okay.
in the next episode that I can share with the audience.
Yeah, because at the
and,
end
and
of
summarize
the day,
it because they don't do anything
Right.
in a summary way. It's about an 11-page document here
now,
explaining.
now here's what we got from Forbes. All right, mortgage rates will stay low or maybe go lower. I know you're not supposed to quote rates, but I can. All right. Mortgage rates currently sit at 3.75. According to Freddie Mac's most recent numbers, nearly a 1% difference from the monthly average a year ago.
That's right.
The drop in rates caused a surge in refinance over the last few months, and purchase activity ticked up just a bit. But according to the deputy chief economist at the title insurance and settlement services provider First American, there is an emerging consensus that the rates will remain low next year, likely somewhere between 3.7 and 3.9.
Okay.
And forecasts from Freddie Mac and Mortgage Bank back this up, both predicting 2020 rates within this range. So, but prices keep rising and sales are staying stagnant even though the rates are going down. So that seems like rates going down should facilitate greater sales and sellers getting off the fence,
And
put the
doing
thing on the
move-ups.
market.
Yeah,
Right.
doing move-ups.
Yeah.
It would seem that way.
But that's not happening.
Especially if they're like 4.75 on their existing mortgage
There
and they
you
bought
go.
a year and a
Exactly.
half ago
Yeah.
or so, and they have all that equity, then it would maybe make sense. But I think by
And
and
then
large,
moving up and have a lower payment and
that's
a bigger
right.
house.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Because I've seen the opposite happen, where somebody's in at 3.5.
Right.
Now rates are at 4 3/4. And I'm like, nah, I don't think so. I think I'm just going to hang on to what I have until rates come down.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's what can we do to motivate buyers?
I think educate.
Education.
Educate.
I mean, you're thinking about it like I've heard this plenty of times from people. What about if this or that happens and I'm scared and so forth. Well, you're paying $1,200 for your little studio apartment. Okay, that's
Yeah.
not even 900 square feet.
That's right.
Or less. For that same $1,200, why don't you go ahead and get yourself a starter home at the very least.
Yeah.
And you're still paying rent. You still need a roof over your head, no matter
Always.
what's going on.
Always.
No matter what's going on.
Always.
Everybody needs a roof over their head. So, if you have a stable employment, if you get qualified, call your lender, call MAC. Don't throw your money away renting because you're scared.
Yeah.
I mean, I have people been renting for 20. I've heard people renting for 20 years,
Exactly.
30 years, and then and I'm like, wow.
Wow, exactly.
So,
And that values have gone up exponentially over that 20, 30-year period, and it's just kind of crazy. But it's like you said, I saw a rental in Midtown, downtown Houston area.
Yeah.
772 square feet. One bedroom, one bath, 772 square feet. $2,900.
Oh yeah, depending on the proximity to downtown, or in desirable locations,
Right.
you're paying an arm and a leg.
But see, my attitude is this: you can go 5 miles east, 5 miles west, 5 miles north, buy a home, and pay less than that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it could be a townhome or a condo, but it would be yours, and you're not flushing money down the
Exactly.
toilet. And that's just
Exactly.
insane to me that people do like that. Okay, this is Real Estate U. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. We are here each and every Saturday, radiotheboss.com. You can text your questions at 800-297-9883. That's 800-297-9883. I am me. They are them. Whatever the hell that means.
I don't even know if
I'm
that
Mortgage
makes
Matt.
sense.
It makes sense. I am
Now
me.
you-
They are them. That makes sense. Pay some bills. My mind is bad.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Express your gratitude to the Lord, and may your life always be filled with joy. Happy Autumn from
KNLY 91.1 FM.
For any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle, EVG Loan Store Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Loan Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back. I'm E.L. Crane, they are not, and we are talking real estate, mortgages. See, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
explain that.
Okay, because of environmental regulations, California does not allow for offshore drilling.
Okay.
That's why. So the sea life and the coastline is not going to hell in a handbasket like Galveston. Let's use Galveston as an example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't come out of the Pacific Ocean with an oil slick on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or have to be concerned. Well,
Exactly.
never mind. We're not going to go there.
But being a California, I like a lot of the stuff, but I also know that there's an overregulation component to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But so you have to find a balance so that you can apply for housing for everybody, have an opportunity. Everybody aspires to own a home,
Yeah.
even if they don't say it out loud. Everybody wants to own something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They truly, truly do. And I remember growing up, you say, I want to own my own house. Or if this was my house, this is what I would do. You know, you
Exactly.
fantasize as a kid.
Yeah.
But you don't hear that kind of conversation anymore. You hear things like, yeah, I got some really nice apartments down there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can go to that hamburger place across the street right there. They don't think in terms of mines. I remember, I think I mentioned it on the show before, first house I ever bought. I went home every day, opened door, and screamed at the top of my lungs, mines.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, every day I went home,
Yes.
mines. Right?
That's awesome.
But then when a new house settles, you hear all these noises. I also had a 38 snub nose there. If you in here, you're not getting out.
That's so true.
That's funny.
That's so true.
But we have to create an environment where people have an opportunity to own a home.
Yeah. And you know, like you said, with the income discrepancies and the lack of income growth over the last 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
It's
the same.
It's really difficult because prices have just escalated. I remember when I moved here in 1993, the median price was $79,000.
Yeah, it's over $100,000 now.
Now I think it's over
What was the
200
interest
now.
rate back then? Do you remember?
It was in the
16.
6s. No, I moved here in the 90s.
93.
Oh, 93.
Yeah. So
No, I'm thinking about the 80s.
and that
Yeah,
was
me
it.
too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and that was low, right?
Yeah.
Considered
No,
low
no.
relative to.
No, just not early 90s was in the 6s.
Oh, okay.
In the early
Okay.
90s was
Yeah.
in the 6s.
Yeah.
I bought a house in the early 90s.
Yeah.
It was like,
But in
I
the
like-
80s, then
it was 16.
Yeah.
It was double digits in the 80s.
Yeah.
And you know, people still bought houses.
Exactly.
Because they could afford that payment because taxes and insurance hadn't.
There
and the
you
values
go.
were so low that taxes and
Right.
insurance
They were
wasn't,
not that big a
wasn't what
deal.
they are now. But now
Uh-uh.
at 5%, the payments are still the same as if they were at 18% because the taxes and insurance are so high.
Because the
That's right.
taxes, and you know, I love talking to a Texan that says they have no state income tax.
Yeah.
Then I say, open up your property tax envelope.
Yeah, but you know what the beauty of it, the way that it's designed is that, you know, if you have a large income and you want to live like a hermit and not pay any taxes, you can do that.
Yeah, but this is the flip side. Now, I'm going to not interject politics, but I'm going to interject politics, all right?
Okay.
This is what you have. You have a current taxation policy coming out of the federal government, okay?
Okay.
That has capped the interest you can write off on your home ownership now.
And the property tax.
And the property tax.
Yep.
So now you're capped. So what incentive do I have now to buy anything that my taxes are more than $10,000 a year?
You don't.
You have no incentive.
No.
So the most prolific building state in the United States of America, Texas.
Yes.
You had 2 senators who voted to diminish luxury purchases in the most prolific building state in America. That makes no sense to me.
Yep.
That makes no sense to me because you're talking about between the taxes, not writing off the interest. Because when I was doing my interest and my taxes from 2016 to last year, I was like, what the hell happened? I've never owed.
Never owed.
Never owed, except, you know, from
Yeah.
my business, but I
Yep.
never owed taxes on my personal taxes because I always had an abundance of taxes and
Write-offs.
insurance
Yeah,
to write off.
exactly.
Well, when you cap it, now I'm writing them a check
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You know, I'm like, what the hell? No, this don't work right. Last year I went and did my taxes twice. I just thought I made a mistake. Second time I owed even more money. So,
Should have left it alone, right?
I should have left it
Yeah,
alone.
don't.
Oh, it's just crazy how people just caught up. That's why I don't do culture personality. I don't do politics and stuff like that. But what you have to remember is everything should be about providing the best opportunities for your family, especially shelter, home, where you live, how you live, what you want to provide for your children. You know, like this new line that a lot of ministers that I'm talking to is like real estate legacies. Leaving real estate to your family, leaving real estate to your grandchildren, real estate legacies. We have always been caught up in how much money we left, but remember, you can't throw any seeds out the window and grow any more land. So now it's all about real estate legacies
Yes.
and
Yes.
leaving property and real estate to your heirs and things like that.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of that. It's like right now, inventory will be tight in 2020. And I'm going to quote it off. Housing inventory is going to remain limited for much of 2020, experts say, and interest rates and record high home ownership 10 years are a big part of the problem. According to the recent data, the average homeowner is staying in their home now 13 years.
Yeah.
It was just 8 years,
Yep.
9 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's going up. And in some cities, homeowner tenures are as high as 23 years now. I would move every 4 or 5 years because of the growth in value, so I get the equity out of it.
Yep.
So you said, and this is the best line, you can't buy what's not for sale. You can't buy what's not for sale. So how do we motivate those apartment dwellers to buy new? Don't go with the resale, go with the new construction. But the happiest people in America is those who are members of the American Apartment Association. Yeah. Those are the happiest people in America.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Where'd you get that data?
They are building more single family units than single family residential business going on. They're taking those blocks where you might have put 10 houses and putting 120 units.
Yeah.
It's the same data out of Forbes.
Mm-hmm.
So now the whole thing is you can't afford it. There's no inventory, but you can rent because, like you said earlier, you gotta have somewhere to live.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta have somewhere to live. And think about it. When you're driving around the city, when we leave here today, drive around the city, look at how many luxury apartment complexes have just popped up out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was in Greenway Plaza there.
3 and 4 stories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was in Greenway Plaza the other day going to an event. I hadn't been back in this area in a couple of years. I'm like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah.
It was a 6-story apartment complex.
Oh, yeah.
Then they had a 24 condo where it used to be, remember Masraf's, not Caffin's? It was a restaurant. It used to be right there on the corner on Westland. Now it's like a 28-story condominium building where this restaurant used to be at. The footprint took up that whole block. So this is owners and renters in this big old complex right there now.
Yeah.
Because that's why the American Apartment Association, they're very, very happy.
Yeah.
As long as you have, like she said, you can't buy what's not for sale.
Yeah.
And the builders, their banks are tightening the reins on them. No, I need you to eliminate at least 35% of your inventory before you can start building anything else.
What do you think that is? Is it the predicted recession next year?
I think it's more about the fear factor of sustainability.
I had bankers tell me a couple of months ago it's just that they were at their loan limits based upon the deposits that they had. They just couldn't lend anymore.
Right.
They're at their maximum.
Well, but the big boxes, they still lending a larger, and then you have the participation loans from the different groups and things like that. I really believe, and this is just my gut, right? But I really believe the areas that are experiencing the most growth don't have mass transit. Pearland, no mass transit.
Right.
Woodlands, no mass transit. Sugarland,
No
mass transit. Fulshire, Brookshire, no mass transit. Katy, no mass transit.
So what is that an indicator of?
It's segregating.
Yeah.
It's totally segregated.
Okay, I figured you were going that
It's segregated. But see, it's economically, like you said, it's economically segregating.
Yes.
Because you can't have 5 people living in a house that ride the bus to work. We don't want that in our neighborhood. It's economically segregating. It's just like in Antioch, Tennessee, when they do the down payment assistance program over there, they have a lottery for the houses that you buy. So you don't know if somebody got in there with down payment assistance or used their own money because there's no segregating of sides there. Mm-hmm. Everybody goes into the same pool, but how they close is nobody's business but the person that closed. That's what you need to have here. But when you have signage going up all over town into some of these communities, they're saying, well, we have down payment assistance. Your assumption is that everybody in that community got some form of assistance, which is why I tell agents all the time, stop saying home buyer workshop. Let's say wealth building through real estate seminar. That means you have a diversity in the room to talk about, like you said, move up, move down, or move sideways. And it's all going to be based upon educational opportunities for their children, access to transportation to get to and from work.
That's right.
Nobody thinks along those lines anymore.
And amenities.
Exactly.
Yes.
So when you spend your time only on this group based on what they can afford, you can't help but diminish this group based on what they can't afford because they can't get here. Now, they can afford it through sacrifice. I'm willing to do mass transit to provide a good home and a good education opportunity for my children.
Yeah.
But if you have no mass transit, all I can do is stay over here. And that's the dynamic. That is the problem.
And if you look at all those places you just named, people that live in those communities probably spend a lot of time on the freeway.
Absolutely.
Tons of time on the freeway.
You're absolutely right.
Just amazing. Yeah.
Like my neighbor, he really nice guy. He had me tickled the other day. He says, I can't believe all the driving I'm doing. I just let him talk. I said, he doesn't know how much driving I think I do.
Yeah.
So he's driving. I said, where do you drive to? He says, well, I work in the medical center. I said, Houston Medical Center? He said, yeah, I work in the medical center. But he said, I'm on the other side. I'm on the far side of the medical center near 288, because they got some stuff going on.
Yeah.
I said, that's
right
not that
Kirby.
bad. Yeah.
Right off Kirby.
Yeah. So I said, that's not that bad a drive. I'm from California, so that's not that bad a drive. So he says, but I should not have to live this far from my job.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't afford
to live closer.
Closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's on the flip side. I make good money, but not enough money to be in close proximity to my job. Then he says, we're in Cy-Fair School District, one of the best schools. My children go there, all right? He says, if I move closer, then I'm going to want to put my children in private school. So now I can't afford private school to move, even if I do move closer, because I don't have faith in the city school district. So it's just this a double-edged sword. So then he says, and plus, with my parents, they can walk to everything. These Eastern culture, they can walk to everything. They walk to the store. They walk to the park. They literally walk to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Right. He says in the city they would have to, because we have no mass transit out here. But at least I know they're safe.
Right.
In walking around here. They're not going to be safe in the city because of the mass transit, the speeding from here to there, just everything.
But you say there's no mass transit. There are park and rides, and I think people do
That
participate in
don't
those
count.
park and rides.
No,
You don't
that
think
don't count.
counts?
No, because think about it. Park and ride is for a person to be able to drive their car, park, and ride the bus. That is not mass transit.
Yeah.
Mass transit is standing on the corner waiting for the bus to come, say, how many buses going to take me to get downtown?
Yeah.
That's mass transit.
Yeah.
Okay, IBL Craig, they are not, for obvious reasons.
Well, I won't ride a bus.
You are, no. I rode a bus one time. That one time too many. No.
Yeah.
No, never again. Car was in the shop. My office was 15 minutes from my house. Straight shot. It took me 4 buses in 2.5 hours to get from my house to my job.
I believe that.
I will never ever ride a bus in the city of Houston ever again. Okay, IBL Crane, they're not. We're ending up the first hour of this show. We're coming back in the second hour. We still have a lot of text questions to get to. Text 800-297-9883. That's 800-297-9883. We're talking about real estate, mortgages, and things going on in 2020 because there's a lot of things that the public and the populace needs to be made aware of as we roll into 2020.
Yes.
Okay? I'm E.L. Crane, they're not. This is Real Estate U, radiotheboss.com, streaming live worldwide. Pay some bills. I act like you know what you're doing.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
For any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle, EVG Loan Store Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Lone Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay. I'm your Craig there. Now, this is Real Estate U. Each and every Saturday, noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central. I am joined in the studio by the lovely, extraordinary, beautiful broker deluxe, Dina Ramos Salazar.
Oh my gosh, that was pretty much. Thank you for that.
I'm trying to get out of buying you dinner.
Okay.
Okay, and we got that. Then we got that guy,
Yeah.
Mortgage Mac.
Mac Blankenship of ECU Mortgage. He of the don't say it up there. What does that name say?
It says Mortgage Mac.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I wouldn't say it. We're each and every Saturday because this is what we do. We have pertinent conversations, we have fun conversations, but most importantly, our job is to educate you in the marketplace on what's going on, what's not going on, stuff like that. So, Mac, one of the things that I have found alarming of late is the lack of understanding of the buying a home process. And actually, it goes for both of you guys. It's just what consumers don't know right now. And I don't think it's been that many changes, or am I wrong? What do you think?
Well, from an underwriting standpoint, golly, yeah, we just really require so much more paperwork than we've ever required, and technology has permitted that, and still be able to keep the time frame at what it is.
Right.
You know, we used to close mortgages in 30 days and not use computers, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We closed mortgages in 30 days, and the only computer in the room was the one that generated credit reports. And
True.
But I think that buying a home, and we kind of touched on this, used to be, kind of a family thing.
Right.
You go back a couple of generations, mom and dad,
Right.
would go and help you buy that first home.
Exactly.
Right?
That's right.
And we just don't do those things
Your
anymore.
wedding gift was the down payment.
Right.
It could be the
Wedding
down
gift
payment
was
for
your
your
down payment. That's
new
right.
home. So,
Exactly.
when I got into business in '93, I had a lot more parents and grandparents involved with first-time home buyers
Right.
than I do today.
And it's like it goes back to that multi-level cultural household now.
Yeah.
We were last week. I was in a house, and I saw something I never saw before. 3 master suites, and when I'm not
Three.
talking about, I'm not talking about some mansion. 3 master suites in a 4,000 square foot home. It was 5 bedrooms, but it had 3 master suites.
I believe that. And I think you're going to see more of that. Like I said, I have 2 applications right now where it's multiple family members that
Right.
are pulling their resources together, pulling their income together to buy a home. I had one recently. Gentleman was in New York City. Conventional Fannie Mae will let you buy a house for
Right.
parents if they're elderly, sick, and can't take care of
Right.
themselves, and let you do it as a primary residence. I did one of
Oh,
those.
really?
recently.
Oh, that's very.
That's
Can you
good.
repeat that again?
So it's called. They used to call it family opportunities, but they don't call it that now.
Right.
It's just it's part of the occupancy for a primary residence. If you have an elderly parent that can't work or take care of themselves, the children can come in. and buy the residence as a primary residence for them to live in and do 5% down.
I like that.
Yeah.
And as opposed to having to buy it as an investment property for your parents.
I don't have parents anymore.
Yep.
I don't have any.
But speaking of mortgages, mortgages used to be a real mystery behind getting a home loan.
Yes, that's true.
And there just isn't with the internet anymore. So, people either come to you and they know exactly what they want, they know they qualify, and they're really just kind of looking for the best deal, right? Whatever that is for them. And then you have those that just maybe haven't taken the time to get educated.
But go one step further.
But the information is there. It's definitely there. There's just an abundance of information on the internet for just about everything, and certainly a mortgage.
But when the first house I ever bought, I put 20% down, no paperwork, outside of the 1003 application.
Okay.
That was it. 20% down. They didn't even pull credit because I had 20% down.
Yeah.
Now, you have to do 20% down.
You have to do a lot.
Credit reports, proof of funds, where they came from. I had 20% down to buy my first home. All right, I didn't have to prove where the money came from or anything. Mm-hmm. So it was just one of those situations. But
was it savings and loan that lent you the money? No,
it was a mortgage company. It was a mortgage company. But this is what I find very, very strange. Right, I understand there's a lot of different dynamics in the world. All right, evil dynamics. Right, but I also think that we're losing a lot of potential buyers because most buyers, especially millennials, everybody's being treated like they're a terrorist.
They're what?
Like a terrorist. Like, where'd you get the money from? You haven't had this money long time. You want this paper trail of money, this paper trail identifying this cash, where it came from. We had to get, at a closing we had at BRPS Title, we had to get 4 different affidavits because this guy had just moved back from Dubai.
Okay.
He had been there over there 7 years, all right? So his money was there and it transferred over here. It took the United States Treasury Department and Homeland Security 9 weeks to clear his money.
Wow.
He's a U.S. citizen, born and raised here.
Really?
Yeah.
Took him 9 weeks to clear his money.
It's got to be related to the Bank Secrecies Act and the government's desire to prevent money laundering. Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, you see his work record.
Yeah, yeah.
You see he's been depositing this money for years in the same bank over there.
And then the country of origin probably isn't.
Yeah.
Well, I understand that, but the whole thing is, it's not like he was some, what they call him, some...
Like he was on some terrorist watch list.
Yeah.
Because,
no.
we have those at the credit union.
Exactly.
Right? If somebody comes in and applies, and we have a customer ID program, and, we got to match your name up against watch lists.
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really, really great. Think about that. It takes you 9 weeks to prove my money is my money and it did not come from Osama bin Laden. Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
9 weeks.
When people have different situations coming on board, I try not to get into the lending aspect because I'm not the lending expert.
Right.
I know about it, and friends like Mortgage Mac, and I have various other lenders. I have some that specialize in and make it a point that they love dealing with down payment assistance and so forth, and some that deal specifically with foreigners, etc. And so the first step in buying a home, if you're going to have to get financing, is sharing information with the professional that you're going to be working with.
Honest. Gotta be honest.
And honest.
Yeah.
And, if you've had a bankruptcy in the last, XYZ years, and, or you just recently got divorced, or, whatever the situation is, it may be seeming personal, but you need to tell your lender everything.
Yeah.
If the lender can't make it happen for you, find out why. Just because that one lender can't do it doesn't mean another lender cannot.
That's true. Might not be their expertise. You're absolutely right.
So everybody specializes in something. But back to the home buying process, the process is typically the same, from A to Z.
It's the borrower that has a different story.
Yeah.
And the potential
The
different stories,
variables
the variables are just almost infinite.
But once you get pre-approved and you're good to go with that, when you start to purchase a home, the only variables could be if the home is up for auction.
Right.
Then that's a whole different game. But if it's a regular sale, it's going to be the process is the same, making your offer, going through the inspection period, getting the appraisal done, and then just waiting for the lending to go through until you close, you know.
Underwriting.
Underwriting, yes.
And before we go to
Closing.
break, I feel like the self-employed are being punished.
Yeah.
I really
It's
believe
tougher
that.
on us.
It's so tough on the self-employed.
Yeah.
You know, we are self-employed because we want to diminish our tax liabilities.
That's right.
But increase our monies. So we write off everything as a self-employed independent contractor.
That's correct.
So, but now it doesn't look like I can afford it based on all these write-offs, which is why when some entities come with these programs, you're going to take my bank statements about what goes in versus what come out.
Yep.
That is like the saving grace for this. But everybody doesn't do that.
But they pay for that too, though.
Yeah.
They gotta have a really high credit score. At least 10% down, and the interest rates on that are much higher than what they would otherwise be if you were doing a traditional Fannie Freddie.
Yeah, but
to get it's called non-QM.
Excuse me. But to get the rate that they want, now I got to report all this income.
Yeah.
Diminish my tax write-offs. Pay Uncle Sam more to get a lower interest rate.
Right, you got to do it for like I think 2 years in a row.
Two years in a row.
2 years.
in a row.
So you can go back. Now you can go refile.
Yeah.
You can refile. I was thinking about doing that one time. Then I changed my mind.
I think the best policy, and I've recommended it to a couple of self-employed people, that what they do is just get with their accountants, set up a
payroll account.
Set up a payroll account.
That's right.
Pay yourself a salary, and then take your distributions at the end of the year, and be consistent with it, so that and it's really the easier way to do that.
I suggest the same thing, but I do it a little differently. Set up the accounts, do the set-asides, and pay yourself a quarterly bonus.
Okay, you can do that.
And
okay.
So now you're showing everything. Yeah. And so now you still get to live the way you want to live, but now you have an adequate paper trail to get the best of the best as a self-employed
That's
borrower.
right. And they could do that probably with what, an LLC or
Exactly. Okay,
as
I'm E.L. Craig.
as opposed to just a Schedule C.
Yeah.
But even on Schedule C, they probably could set
No,
up
do an LLC or a C corporation or S corporation.
Yep.
I'm E.L. Craig there now. We're going to take a break, pay some bills because I'm kind of liking this conversation today.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Not that I like y'all, but I like this conversation.
Well, I like that what y'all are sharing because it's really important. Yeah.
But why him? Okay, pay some bills, but why him? So why him?
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We are members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Express your gratitude to the Lord, and may your life always be filled with joy. Happy Autumn from
KNLY 91.1 FM.
For any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle, EVG Loan Star Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Lone Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, my lawn guy, he should not hate me.
You probably earned that.
What do you mean?
Well, see, basically, he did the mulching and the flower beds and stuff like that. Well, I don't water that stuff. You ever
God, I don't either. I don't know how the plants
I'm waiting for the rain to
survive,
come.
Me too.
He gets something all the time. Water your grass. I try to remember. Because all my neighbors got this green stuff going on around there.
So we need to bring somebody that's an expert on sprinkler systems.
Exactly.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm that guy. My front lawn looks like the Sahara Desert.
Okay, so if you have a...
So when you don't get, are you sure your HOA doesn't send you letters?
Yeah. No, he
Do they?
comes. He does it because my lawn guy, my last guy, he comes, treats it, and he waters it and stuff like that. He says, but me coming here every other week water your lawn really ain't enough.
Yeah.
Okay, sprinkler system specialist. You're
No,
welcome
this
to
is
come
not
on
my
the
forever
show.
home.
What we need.
This is not my forever home. This is not my forever home. Okay, we have some text questions. Okay, I like this question. This is for you, Mac.
Uh-oh.
All right, Melanie. I hope she's good looking because
Be nice. Be nice.
All right.
She's from New York.
New York City.
New York City, right? And there you can buy side-to-side apartments and take out a wall and make it one large apartment.
Oh.
Can you provide a mortgage to buy two condos side by side, do the same thing?
Not that I'm aware of. Not unless you'd have to make one address out of the two. Yeah, I don't think that the credit union would do that. That's rather unusual. I mean, she could call me and we could ask, but
No, then I'll call you.
but yeah. But I just don't. I've never done anything like that.
But I know she's like. I know you can
But
do
in
that
New
to me.
York, but in New York, you got to be really creative with the financing because it's just not affordable. And they do lots of condos and apartments and different types of housing.
New York is
that we don't
owned apartment city.
Yeah, and it's
You own your
really
apartment.
different
Right.
than financing down here. We're primarily single family dwellings and,
Right.
and condominium units but I'm always willing to try something new, but
Yeah,
I've never
'cause a good
done
friend of mine-
anything along those lines. But I know that at some point you would, you're going to have to get one address because the note and deed of trust is, maybe you could do, 123 Main Street,
But
Unit A, Unit B.
But see, my godmother, my late godmother, she owned a duplex, and she took what she did.
That's
she
what I
took,
was going to.
She took out the wall
Yes.
in her duplex to double the size, but the back part of it, she made it into a garage apartment size thing.
Yeah.
That had a kitchen and one bedroom, something like that. So she actually turned her duplex into 3 units, but she made the duplex her whole big old house.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that's a really good way to maybe increase affordability for a lot of people.
Yeah,
for a lot of people, yeah, because there's lots of folks out there that are that rent houses and become roommates. I had a young man out of college several years ago, about 2006, 2007, single, bought his first house, nice house, right? Barely got him into it, and you know what he did? He leased out rooms to his all his college buddies,
Yeah.
right?
That made sense.
Made sense. So then a year later, he sells it and buys another one. Does the same thing, but now he puts a lot of money down because he had made a lot of money on the house. And then when he got ready to buy his next house, he just left the roommates there and went and bought another one. Years later,
Smart.
and then kind of repeated that process until now he owns like 60 houses.
Yeah.
But see, that's somebody who's thinking entrepreneurially.
He was, and he was single, and he's a
Thinking
lawyer,
entrepreneur, stuff like
and
that.
really smart. And but yeah, once he began to realize the equity from the sale of some of those houses, he created some. He created some made some rentals, and then would sell others and get the equity out of it and buy more rentals.
But you made a point about something. You know what Houston doesn't have a lot of?
What's that?
duplexes, triplexes, and
That's
fourplexes.
right.
That's right.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't.
Yeah.
Now, California, LA,
Yeah.
all over the place.
All over.
All over the place.
Yeah.
Fourplexes, sixplexes, all over the place.
And and that, if somebody were willing to come in and invest in that kind of property, that could be.
They can make a killing here.
They could
They can make a
killing,
literal
especially,
killing here.
especially in the areas where it might be unaffordable to live, maybe close to your job.
Exactly.
But if you could build some affordable housing along those same lines, I think it would appeal to a lot of young families.
Yeah.
Especially if they didn't have to get on those freeways, because those freeways are just going to get
They're-
more
they're-
congested and more
Yes.
congested.
But I'll tell you this, like in LA, where I went to school over in West Los Angeles, and most of the houses over there, I say houses, were fourplexes, sixplexes, eightplexes even, right? What you have is families were there forever. Forever. But
And they own it.
yes, they own their part, right?
Yeah.
But this is the part which made me think about, which is an environment was created to own. Just like we can do it here. They created an environment to own back then, but see, a lot of people don't understand Los Angeles is landlocked. Ocean or mountains?
Yeah.
Oceans or mountains.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to go. And Los Angeles is not a city that you go up too far because of the earthquakes. So it's totally landlocked. Houston, you can go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can go up. So affordable housing here is really based upon, is somebody willing to do it versus, well, why would you put in affordable housing near Allen Parkway when you can do a single family and sell it for $1 million?
Yeah.
They call it residual income, dummy.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So there's opportunities here, but people just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I think because Houston has always been a very secular town. North side versus south side, west side versus southwest,
Inner loop, outer loop.
inner loop, outer loop, suburbia, stuff like that. You have all these different dynamics. Sugarland personality versus the Woodlands personality, a Katy personality versus a Pearland
Yes.
personality. So it's very, very secular here. So you're not going to have that, that compromise, that agreement for everybody to take care of their fellow man, because no, we're better than you, Katy, out here in Woodlands.
Yeah.
Okay, we're better than you. Oh, hey, Mr. Pearland, you just a bunch of country bumpkins. Just because y'all built some stuff out there, y'all still a bunch of country bumpkins. That is the mentality in this town here. It truly is.
I've heard it.
Yeah,
I've heard
and
that.
heaven forbid you should live in Pasadena. You just like, why are you even here?
Right.
You should be in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you have all these different dynamics, and you can literally see it when you go into different events. When they're like realtors, when they're from different parts of town, oh my Lord, the only thing missing is gunfire. They sit there and talk trash about the different communities. Well, yeah, you guys have that, but no history. You have no
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
Or there's just no sense of, being, there's a sense of, I live in Katy. I live in the Woodlands. Okay, people, the Woodlands is not a city.
It's a township.
It's a township,
Yeah.
first of all.
Yeah.
Okay, but then they take that, well, we live in a township. We don't have all the problems that the city has.
Yeah. I believe that. I believe that.
You have a house. You have a listing you're trying to sell. And another thing that the agents don't do, they will not cross-sell for each other in different areas. We're trying to promote that with stuff we do.
Yeah.
But they will not cross-sell for each other. This is the craziest thing. My whole thing is, do you really care who buys your house? No. Did the check clear? That's all I'm
That's all
interested in.
that
Did the check clear?
Yeah.
That's just crazy to me.
But it's important to establish relationships with other realtors because I've
never
been doing
know.
this 20 years. I've worked with some of the realtors time and time again.
Yes.
We'll cross each other's path. I have people will call me from the other side of town, from the Woodlands.
Yeah.
Hey, you're closer to League City. I
Right.
have a client that needs this. I'm going to refer them to you, and it should be that way.
But see, you don't have a separatist personality, though, Dina. Most of them have a separatist personality.
Yeah.
Because in the class yesterday, I would say, hey, where are you part of? Oh, I live in Pearland. I said, do you sell over in Katy? Why would I go out there? They got
okay.
offended when I said
Yeah.
So it's that thing. But believe it or not, mortgage people are the same way. Mortgage people are, yes, they are. Mortgage people are the same way. But it's a different thing. It's not about the area, it's about the price point.
That could be true.
That's
for
like
a
the
lot
price
of
point.
yeah.
I've seen
It's
that
the price
too.
point.
I've
Yeah,
seen that
yeah,
too.
it's the
I was
price
going to
point.
refer a client to a lender years ago. No, I won't say anything. And it was in the lower price bracket. Oh no, I don't need
it's
to.
the price point.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Their save was just price point.
My first purchase money transaction was in 1993, and it was a house in Sugar Land, Texas, and it was for sale for $19,000.
Yeah.
$19,000.
Right. But definitely you can charge 3 or 5 points.
Yeah, you can't do that now.
You can't do that right now. And an application fee.
That's what's going on.
And then there's I need the fee for you talking to me fee.
Yeah. So, when rates were going down in the 90s, I mean, because like you said, they were in 16% in the 80s, and when they were going down in the 90s and the mid-6s, we would charge you an origination fee up front just to lock. And
just
people
for
would
talking.
write that check.
Write that check.
They would write that check.
Let me tell you something.
Because they were stuck at like 8 or 9%,
I did a 7.2. I wanted to do a backflip. Back then, early 90s.
Yeah.
I did a 7.2.
Yeah.
I would do what? 7.2? Where did I sign?
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy. It was
were
literally
getting excited,
crazy.
yeah.
Now, you try to say 7% to somebody right now, they'll shoot you.
Oh yeah.
No way. Yeah.
What, you trying to cheat me? That's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
You gonna pay it? No. Okay. I'm El Crazy or not. This is the Real Estate U Show. We're here each and every Saturday, noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm joined in the studio by the lovely Dina Salazar of Platinum One Properties and that fellow over there.
Mortgage Mac.
That I refuse to say that name, ladies and gentlemen, because it burns my throat.
Put it on the screen, Ivan.
Put it
on the screen, Ivan.
Woo. Yay.
Yeah, you can be him all you want, but I'm not saying it. Okay, we're going to pay some bills and come back in and talk to that mortgage guy.
Yeah.
He's the mortgage guy.
He's the mortgage guy.
He's the mortgage guy.
Okay.
He's the mortgage guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so pay some bills, Ivan, so we can come back and talk to the mortgage guy.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
For any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle, EVG Loan Store Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Loan Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm Sebastian de Villafranca. Together with Daniel Bisoño and Diana Mota, we will bring you the latest information regarding entertainment and gossip all the way from Mexico City. Join us for a really fun hour together only on KLNY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. This is Real Estate U. We're back with the lovely Dina Salazar, Platinum One Property, and that fellow over there. What's his name?
Mortgage
Mortgage
Mac.
Mac.
Mortgage Mac.
I need to see the birth certificate.
And you know how I came up with that?
How'd you come up with that?
So, when the internet sprung up and email
You know I invented
sprung
the
up,
internet.
right? Yeah. You and Al Gore, right?
Me and Al Gore.
And so telling people how to spell Blankenship became, an everyday event, right? Hey,
If
so
you're
what's
from
your
Texas.
email? Blankenship, at mortgagecompany.com. Or what's your website? www.
You know Texas can't spell.
Blankenship. So,
Texas can't spell.
so anyway, I bought the URL Mortgage Mac.
How long you had it? See, I still didn't say
Long
it.
time. Actually, I bought it and never utilized it, and then it wasn't available. And then after the recession, whoever owned it before let it go, and I ended up picking it up for pennies on the dollar.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. He's with ECU Mortgage.
And my website is mortgagemac.com.
There it is again. I'm E.L. Crane, and she's not. I don't know who he is. Okay. Now, I'm with BRPS Title. Okay?
Right.
And we need to talk about things we've accomplished in the last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of showcases.
You closed 3 loans for ECU Mortgage on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And closing,
Oh,
one, and
yeah.
closing one tomorrow
Yeah.
on a
And
Sunday.
we're doing a Sunday closing.
It's important as real estate professionals to get our deals closed and lenders.
Yeah.
And with holidays coming around and so forth,
Yeah.
and everybody knows
Yeah.
the title companies are closed on Saturdays and Sundays. So guess who's closing deals on Saturdays and Sundays when needed?
Yeah.
BRPS Title.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they're making it happen, and hey, that's a load off of our shoulders when we have a situation come up, and that can happen. We're not expecting this all the time, but man,
But you have to
it's
accommodate.
nice.
And
it's
with
nice
the holidays
when
approaching, people have plans,
Right.
and everybody wants to close before Thanksgiving, because if you don't close before Thanksgiving, nobody's working Thursday, Friday, so you're not closing. You're moving into December now.
But and it's not only customer service, but it's also accommodating the needs of those whom you work with, because it's reciprocal.
Yeah.
You entrusted us with your transaction,
Right.
so you trust us to be available to finalize this
Yeah.
transaction.
Yeah.
But also, what we do is we create other dynamics. Like we have the showcase program. Okay, we did a showcase a week ago Thursday over at 11507 Bistro Lane.
Yeah.
$2.3 million home.
That was
we had
very
the
nice.
service.
Yeah,
we
I
had
was
the
there.
service going on, the champagne going on, the
Hors
music going on,
d'oeuvres being
hors d'oeuvres being served, something like
champagne.
that.
Did you
Had
go,
the
Dina?
pop-up stores.
Yeah, I was
Dina was
there.
there.
Was it fun?
Had the pop-up stores, with the shoes, the
was very
jewelry,
nice.
and the handbags. And then we had another one this past Thursday at 2928 Suffolk, which is 1.5. Same thing, but they added this dessert tray, all right,
Yeah.
with all these different various strawberry covered desserts. They had strawberries that were shaped like turkeys.
I saw
You
pictures
saw the
of
picture. Yeah, they had
those.
strawberries shaped
Yeah.
like turkey, right? They had strawberries shaped like some other different animals and stuff. It was really, really cool. But then you had all these people coming out that it was about the event, seeing the house, exposure of the house. But this was the whole thing, which I didn't realize from Bistro Lane to this one. People were videoing all this stuff and then posting
Yes.
these videos all over the place, thereby giving more exposures to the agents' listings. And Lisa Bistro Lane, she got an offer.
Did she?
They
For the
haven't accepted it
the
yet
big
on the 2.3.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But it's things like that that I pride us in doing, going the extra yard and stuff like that, because we have some showcases coming up on December the 4th. We're going to go down to New Braunfels. We got a 7.4 coming up in January.
Wow.
Yeah.
So these are the kind of things that, as I told the class yesterday, if your title company isn't doing it, ask them why.
Yeah.
Because when you have a team come in, title, agent, insurance, mortgage, We had a CPA there. We had an estate planning attorney there.
Yes.
Because these are the clients that you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now, I got in trouble yesterday.
This is every day, right? Okay,
do
what
that every
happened
day.
yesterday, though?
Yesterday, I told all the agents in the room, y'all really need to stop chasing them credit repair clients. They said, yeah, what? I said, it's true. You spend more time on them credit repair clients than getting the real client. You ain't going to be able to close the credit repair client for a year. And they say, well, you know, everybody need help. No, I said, no, they don't. Why they need help?
Oh, my gosh.
No, they don't. We're wasting my time. You take them credit repair clients and move on down the road. Call me when they are not credit repair clients.
Well, if you have a reputable credit restoration company, you hand them over and you don't necessarily have to do anything else, and they'll call you back when they're ready.
It's just the fact I know they're there.
You're just, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Just turn it over.
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 But see, the whole thing is, now watch this. We said this off the air. You can't talk luxury. You can't talk multi-million-dollar transactions if you don't even go to those kind of open houses.
Yeah.
You just can't.
I believe it.
You have to put yourself in those environments. And, of course, I got in trouble again by saying, raise your hand if you can leave here today with me and go to a luxury client appointment. You know, people had the nerve to raise their hand. I said, you see I got this three-piece suit on? You can't go nowhere with me looking like you look. And they were like, EL, what? I'm telling the truth. You look like you know you can't go with me.
Yeah.
Oh, you look like you going through the Popeye drive-through. I'm going to Morgan Steakhouse. Okay, I'm EL.
I guess that would exclude me today, right?
When did the truth become a bad thing? Okay, I'm EL Craig. They are not. This is RadioTheBoss.com, the Real Estate You Show. Here each and every Saturday noon Eastern, and I lean against the truth because I'm not afraid.
I guess not. Hey, I've seen some stuff, though. I had a buddy of mine who's a broker. I went to his open house, and it was a luxury home. And, you know, he wasn't on the water, but I would say it was, you know, near.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
he was in his flip-flops and shorts and everything. And, you know,
Yeah.
he's selling properties like hotcakes back in that time that I was, you know, going to visit some of these open houses and helping with those. And he was so knowledgeable about the neighborhood, the community, and all of its amenities and so forth, and very personable,
Right.
that people did. See, I couldn't get away with that. But he had that personality. He
That
could
he could
go,
get away with
he
that.
could do that.
But see, he's
Some-
also set the standard of his presentation in the area, too.
I guess
He's
you're right.
already
Yeah.
set his standard.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Because if everybody is aware of his coolness, his laid back, but his knowledge, they accept him and his
Look, yeah,
casual
yeah,
dress.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But if you're trying,
But the first impression could be
exactly.
Yeah.
The first
but
impression
I
might
think
not
that's
have been that.
Yeah, yeah. So
All right?
yeah.
You know,
But you know, when I got in the mortgage business, if you didn't come to the office in a tie and a coat,
That's right.
you got sent home.
Exactly.
Absolutely, you'd be sent home.
You know what? You know the worst person for the mortgage industry
Who?
was the EEOC.
The what? EEOC?
Equal.
Equal Employment Opportunity
Yeah.
Commission. Why?
Because I got in trouble
For what?
You got in trouble?
for telling a girl, "Where you going? Happy hour? You ain't just go home." And then she reported me to EEOC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what the hell did I say? You can't comment on a woman's attire. When did that happen?
Oh my God. I won't say anything
I'm not
about
saying anything. I'm not touching that one.
When did that happen?
Oh my
This
goodness.
is years ago. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, but I'm like, what
That's
the
all you
hell?
there. You know, you can have that.
Yeah.
It was years ago. It's like, what you?
Has anything changed in all that time, EO?
Not for me.
I was gonna ask about that. I'll just let that go.
I think I should be able to tell you, like, nobody loves you. They let you come out the house dressed like that.
Yeah.
I should be able to say that, but I was told I can't. You know, I've already had multiple conversations with HR about my mouth.
Well, it doesn't
I can
surprise
believe that.
me at all, but
But
you
I'm
know.
not saying anything inappropriate.
No, well-
I'm just you can't even tell the truth anymore. You can't tell the truth. It's like, I work with this one woman.
Some things are just better left unsaid.
Yeah. Yes.
Really need to do better than what she's doing. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Well, you know that expression, if you don't have anything nice to say.
Don't say anything at all.
I don't believe in that expression. I believe I should share everything that I feel with these people who are upsetting my oxygen level.
Oh my God. Okay, Mr. Filterless.
So that's why you have us on the show.
Exactly.
Yes.
My balance.
Yes.
You're my balance.
Balance you out.
Okay, but I can tell
Because
you
you
this.
are out of balance.
I'm out of balance.
Of
Okay.
course.
I'm a true story. About a year and a half, I worked with this woman. All right. Now I'm a woman.
Okay.
This person, whatever.
Female.
All right. I'm oblivious to certain things about what women do, hair, clothes. I'm really oblivious, right? So she comes in one day. The previous day, she had all this long, luxurious hair, right? The previous day she had this short hair.
Yeah.
All right. She comes in the next day with this long, luxurious hair. I said, "How the hell you grow all that hair overnight?"
You didn't.
I did. I said, "How the hell you get all that hair overnight?" And she says, "It's called extension." But I didn't know about the extension. I knew about the weave stuff. I didn't know about the extension stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So I was like, "Why would you do that?" "It's my look." "No, it's not. That's their look. They just put it in your head." So my boss heard me say, he said, "E.L. Crane, I need you to come talk to you for a second. Come here. I said, "What?" He says, "Don't you say another word about that woman's hair."
Oh my God.
It's not my fault. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane.
Yeah, it is.
I did not know that you could add extensions to existing hair. I thought
You thought she grew it overnight. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
something like that, because I knew about the weave thing, but I didn't know about the extension thing at the time, because I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you ought to just reframe your question sometimes.
Reframe them?
Yeah, you might not get in as much trouble.
Yeah.
That could be true.
Yeah.
That could be true, but I'm not going to do it.
He's not going to do it.
I didn't
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
Like we had a lady in the class yesterday.
Yeah.
She walked in there, but I didn't say nothing.
You didn't say nothing.
I didn't say anything, but I was like, "Why are you wearing your daughter's clothes? They did look tight, But I didn't say nothing.
You didn't?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, wow.
That woman, them clothes so tight. I know she couldn't breathe because she was choking me up. I couldn't breathe. Okay, I'll be hell crying.
You didn't just say that.
That is terrible.
Ivan.
We're going to pay some bills to come back for our final segment on this Saturday, 11/23 in the year of our Lord, 2019.
I'm
That's right.
surprised. I'm really surprised that lightning bolt didn't come on right
There you
now.
go.
Yes.
So we're going to pay some bills, come back for our
Strike
final
down.
segment. Okay,
Hey.
thanks.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Express your gratitude to the Lord, and may your life always be filled with joy. Happy Autumn from
KNLY 91.1 FM.
for any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle. EVG Loan Store Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Lone Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
I am going to be put on punishment for my lack of, what is it, couth? No, I got couth. My inability to stifle what comes out of my mouth.
Right.
How about this? You're like this, I think, because you got this thing going on, right?
Yep.
The industry is going to continue to digitize. You're going more digital, all right? The mortgage and real estate spheres, that includes you and Dina, have been moving away from their manual, paper-laden processes in recent years. In 2020, we'll only see that trend expand further, especially as more millennial, tech-savvy buyers come into the marketplace.
So yeah, you know, I was talking to Jerry just the other day, and he's working on some software to integrate with our LOS that could allow for mostly an electronic closing at a person's leisure. They could do it at home if it doesn't require.
Yeah, we got e-sign. We have e-sign.
Yeah, but and we're working on developing that. But there are some documents I think that they still require an actual physical wet signature on.
Signature,
But what we would do is just pre-close, send all the non-wet signatures via email. They can sign them at their leisure, and then, you know, show up 20 minutes at a title company and get out.
I know everybody's time is valuable, but sometimes when this is the biggest purchase of your life, typically, and you're taking on a mortgage 30 years or 20, whatever it is, 15, sometimes you just need a professional to point out and highlight the important documents and explain them well.
Yep.
I don't care how smart you are. If you're not in the industry of lending or real estate, you should have somebody there to explain those documents, I think. And I mean,
I agree.
It's a lot to understand.
Because the average consumer, but you have some, and I'm going to go, engineers, they'll get it.
Yeah.
Because they're very analytical like that. Lawyers, they'll get it because half the stuff is in legalese anyway.
Yep.
But the average, or I like to say the everyman, is not going to get it. All right? And though millennials believe they know everything, God help us all, they don't. Right? They truly, truly don't. So I think there's going to have to be a manual, digital balance.
I think millennials are good researchers, though. I think
they're great researchers.
I think they're just really good researchers. Maybe not that they know everything, but they do their homework a lot of times.
Yeah.
And they get educated about the process, and they
I'm
come
not
to you.
giving them that much credit.
They come to you, and they're ready to go.
They know numbers.
They have their documents together.
Right.
They know the numbers.
They know their
and
numbers.
They're
and
smart,
stuff like
they're
that.
quick, and sometimes it's good to, I have, worked with millennials, of course, and they will have researched and so forth, and they'll come out and double check their research.
Right.
Dina, they'll ask a question, and I'll give before I know what their answer was, and I said, that's what I found out. And it makes them feel so much better, about their research.
You're giving them affirmation.
Yes.
Yeah.
But see, now here we have the Houston market, right?
Yeah.
Number one market in the U.S. for job creation.
In Houston.
Houston.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe that.
Fourth largest city in America, of course. 5 to 20% below current fair market value. The rest of the country.
Okay.
Lower values, more bang for your buck.
And why do you think that is?
Land.
Yeah.
Because we have so much land.
So much land.
Yeah.
We got an abundance of
We're
land.
going out to Belleville. Actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have that dynamic.
And some people envision with that, Uber may be the next major mass transit with driverless buses. Or,
I'm not getting on one.
Or,
I certainly am not.
if we're ever successful with driverless cars, I mean, you just get in your car in Belleville and you need to take an hour in, you can work an hour and go into the office and then...
I would rather trains.
Train.
Trains.
A train?
Trains.
Yeah.
I would rather train. Here we go. 12-month no vacancy guarantees.
No vacancy what?
No vacancy guarantees. Okay? If you want to invest in real estate, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
No 12 months, no vacancy guarantees, right? 12-month home warranties. Okay? Average purchase price for an investment property.
In Houston?
Houston proper.
I would think under 300, huh?
Way under 300.
Yep.
75,000.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know, how recent is that data, though? If you take into consideration
30 days ago. 30 days.
Okay.
Okay.
But what's the time frame that they measured? Because if you take into consideration Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Ike,
But see, this is what they're taking into
natural
account, because all of the abandoned properties,
That's right.
all of the socioeconomic, lower socioeconomic properties and
Yeah, I
stuff
can
like
see
that.
that.
So that's why the 75,000.
Oh, I gotcha.
that.
Gotcha.
Okay. But there's a 3-year appreciation forecast of 10.5%.
Yeah.
So you're talking about fully renovated Houston investment projects for sale with a cap rate of up to 7%. That's huge. That you know you're going to go in there and make 70% off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so this is why this is always going to be a good market, because of the land part. Because investors in this market, it's not just specific areas. It's investment opportunities in all areas, be it a $200,000 neighborhood or $1 million neighborhood.
And you know, and I think investors, especially fixers and flippers, maybe even wholesalers, are playing a much bigger role, especially since the disasters.
Yeah.
I mean, because the process of rehabilitating a home for the average consumer, it takes a lot of time,
Right.
and it costs more,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
Because they don't know what they're doing.
So and so they they just want to go buy something that's move-in ready.
Exactly.
And a lot of new houses,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of older homes in really nice neighborhoods with really affordable tax rates. And
My oldest
and I have-
son just bought on the other side of Edo. Not Edo, but just on the other side.
Yeah.
They bought a fully renovated new home. You did it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. See, Dina did it with my oldest son Jason, the house that they got. All right.
yeah.
Fully renovated, older home, stuff like that. I don't know if
Was it
No,
an
he bought
investor that
Yeah.
renovated it?
Yeah,
No,
the
it was
investor.
renovated.
But they
It's
moved
beautiful.
in. Yeah, they moved
Yeah.
in my grandson and his wife stuff
Yeah.
over there, and he's just as happy as he wants to be.
Oh,
over there.
good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear
He's
that.
really, really happy over there. So but you have these dynamics. You have these little hidden jewel neighborhoods
Yeah.
all over Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All over
And
Houston.
investors seem to be good at finding them.
Yeah.
They
'Cause
sure
that's what they
are.
do. They're really
They
good
are.
at finding them,
They
and I
are.
think they do. They really,
Yeah.
a lot of good investors actually do a really good job at
They do a
revitalizing
great
some
job.
communities
Exactly.
because, like I said, we offer home style, we offer 203K, we offer construction loans.
But this is why we
and
have the
people
faith-based
just
initiative.
People just don't want to go through that process.
That's why you have the
because
faith-based
they're just too
initiative.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those communities are still viable if you invest in them.
Yeah.
If you don't invest in them, then you're just saying they're not viable, but they're still viable because most of the older, lower socioeconomic communities have closer proximity to mass transit
That's
and
right.
freeways than any of them.
Yeah, yeah, and it's because of the location.
That's right.
That's right.
So basically, you want to hold on to it, invest in it. That's
Yep.
what it comes down to.
Yep.
I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. We're here each and every Saturday at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Mac is in love. I don't know what his problem is. Dina trying to get her husband for Christmas Eve because she wants a big present.
He's so bad. You're being bad now.
I don't do holidays with women because we don't want to confuse nobody.
And think you got married for what? Third time? Fourth time?
Hey, proud to be 0-3. Thank you very much.
So, who is this? Who is this? We never introduced our special guest
That's
today.
right.
Who is this?
That's Pooh Bear.
Pooh.
Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
Aw.
Now see, my
Is this yours?
No, it's not mine. He was
No.
over here
Did he
hanging
come
out.
in with you?
He was here already.
Yeah,
He was here already.
Oh,
Now,
I thought he had bought some present for someone he wasn't telling us about.
That ain't happening. Somebody said, "Yeah, do you send flowers and candy?" I said, "No, flowers die and candy melts."
Oh my gosh.
Why you want to buy something that dies and melts?
I don't know.
Okay, so what we got going on next week besides Thanksgiving? Got anything going? Let's just talk about Thanksgiving. What's going on Thanksgiving?
We hadn't made specific plans, but me and Gazelle planned to spend time with family and
And That name
2 days
again.
off. Yep.
There's that name again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gisela.
What are you up to?
I'm going to New Orleans with my 2 boys.
Are you?
Oh,
That
cool.
sounds like fun.
Yeah.
You have family there?
Sounds like
My,
good food.
my 2 older sisters live there.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that
That's
sounds
right.
like
You told
really
me that.
good food.
Yeah, and she's having a feast too.
I bet you,
Yes, she
man.
is.
I bet
She,
you.
she had me laughing because our whole family loves her shrimp stuffed bell peppers.
Ooh.
She does shrimp. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
They be
sounds
lined up around the corner. I'll be in the kitchen. I'm not lined up nowhere.
Wow.
See, you know what I usually do is I'll go in the kitchen and volunteer to help in any way possible. Yeah.
That don't work for me no
No,
more.
no.
They
They kick you out?
No, because they know I'm gonna try to take over because I like cooking myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See,
so
I don't want
they-
to cook.
no, I wanna be in there
I just
cooking.
want to eat.
Or supervisor. I'm in there supervisor. They'll say, okay, your name is not Ella Rose. That's our mother. No, you're not Ella Rose. Ella Rose can get away with coming in and managing somebody. You can't get out. So no, I'm not allowed in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm not only allowed to go in there and get a plate and get out.
I see. I see. Oh my.
Yeah, that
But
sounds
see,
good.
the whole thing is, whenever we come back, my son's mother, she gets grief from my sons. Like, you don't cook like our Aunt Barbara.
Oh.
And so she goes through it for like 2 or 3 days because they still got Aunt Barbara's meals on the stomach and on the brain and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
She said, and 2 years ago, my youngest said, "Mommy, what are you cooking?" And she said, "No, Aunt Barbara's stuff smells way better than that." And she called me, "Why are you calling me?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Learn how to cook this way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's almost a lost art though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, just
It truly
really is. And we eat out just so much
Yeah.
because
I
we
love
don't
it.
cook anymore.
See, I don't cook as much because my doctor said I got to stop cooking them
Yeah.
giant meals for myself. But I still cook on a regular basis, just smaller portions and whatever. But you're right about the not cooking. But my whole thing is, I used to do a test on women I would date or consider dating. You know what my test was? Can you cut up a whole chicken?
Oh Lord, that's funny. I failed that test.
Yeah, I would.
If you
too.
can't cut up a whole chicken, get
I
out.
failed that.
Get out. Yeah.
I could, and so then one woman had the nerve to go to the grocery store and get a whole chicken. She said, "It's cut up." No. I want my neck. I want the gizzards. I want the livers. I want everything in my whole chicken. What the hell wrong with you? So
Yeah, I failed that test with Gazelle. She gave me the chicken to cut up, and let's just say it just didn't go well.
it didn't go well.
Not at all.
You don't know how to
No,
cut
she's
chicken,
like, "Give me
man.
that."
Mac, you're from Louisiana, for Christ's
I
sake.
thought you would know that,
Oh.
Mac.
No,
Oh.
failed that test.
Interesting.
Give me your Louisiana card. You can have it.
Yeah,
Man.
hand it back.
We have had a fun week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
We've
good.
had a
week.
fun time going into Thanksgiving, and we have a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful for you guys. Yes, I said it out loud.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
thankful for
you.
you guys.
We have a show next Saturday, or
No,
we doing a rerun?
we're off.
We're off.
We're off
Saturday.
next week. We're going to do a repeat performance
Rerun?
of you misbehaving yourself because I am the calm one in the studio,
Oh,
as
my.
everybody knows.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I wish everybody a really happy Thanksgiving, and I just want to say that I'm extremely grateful for what I do have, and I think everyone should sit down and just whatever you have, be grateful for it. There's a lot of people out there. We're talking about the homeless people
right.
earlier today
That's
that are in need and will not have. And so if you can get out there, if you're able to volunteer or do something like that, or just help a family that you know and offer them a meal during that day, that'd be
kind.
great.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Yeah, I read you what Gazella sent to me today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be kind.
Yeah,
Be
be
kind.
kind. You know, it don't cost you nothing.
Even if it's be kind to your family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
want-
a stretch.
Yeah.
That's a stretch.
That's a stretch.
Especially them sisters.
Yes.
Because I'm not so sure they're kind to you, but you
Yeah.
probably
No, they're
deserve
not.
it.
They're not
You
kind to
probably
me at
deserve
all.
it.
Really?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And I
I'm misunderstood.
Yeah, I want to say I lost my godmother this week.
Sorry.
My aunt Julie Ramos, and she was a wonderful cook, and it's just a beautiful person and funny as heck.
Yeah.
And I will miss her. So for everybody out there, tell your family members that you love them and enjoy every minute that you have, because we're not promised
true.
tomorrow. And
No.
be safe and enjoy. Yeah.
So I'm thankful. We're thankful because we have a lot of fun, but we do work hard together.
Yeah, we do.
And
work
we play
hard.
hard and stuff like that. So we do this out of love, and we do this because we enjoy doing it, and it's the camaraderie thing and stuff like that. But being thankful is free.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say class is dismissed.
Cool.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Enjoy yourself. Be safe. And I like watches for Christmas because I want you to talk about watches. This is about me.
Go find your girlfriend already and they can buy you a watch.
Okay. Tell the people bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Flip, 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 flip.